Hey there guys, my name is Mr. Bolkus. I hope you're all having a wonderful day whenever you see this video. And I just wanted to create a discussion video today to discuss an idea that I've had and also just open the forum to other people's ideas down in the comments and such, along the lines of basically the overarching subject is going to be just discussing like how to improve the multiplayer in The Last of Us Part 2. But the more pinpoint thing I want to discuss today is simply how to go about balancing covert training. And I think I've kind of figured it out, right? So bear with me for a second, because just bear with me. So obviously covert training, a lot of people in the community, especially the more competitive players, and I guess I rank myself somewhere amongst that, even though I'm not an outright competitive player, but I'm experienced. I've been playing the game for 5 years. The gameplay you're seeing in the background right now is me playing with the bow from another video I made. So I just thought I'd have that for you guys to watch in the background while I discuss this. But anyway, so I've been playing for a long time. I'm experienced. I know a lot of the more experienced and players that are leagues above me that I've become friends with over the years. Within the FA and ES Hub, what's the new one? It doesn't matter, CLS or what the fuck the new thing is called. But anyway, irrelevant. People don't like covert training, and there's like two primary reasons for that. The first reason is it's not balanced. Actually, no, there's more than two reasons. We'll get to it. It's not balanced, and it's not balanced because there's no penalty for using it, right? Especially when you take it a factor in the crab walk glitch. If you comboed them, but that's another thing entirely. So people don't like it because it's unbalanced, and it's unbalanced because obviously there's no penalty for it. So what I wanted to discuss, but I'm basically just go a little bit further. It's not even necessarily the fact that it's like you can't see people in listen mode. It's what it does, because you do find this if you play in a match and you're playing against an entire team in party mode. That's all they're communicating and they're all using covert. It's incredibly boring to play against because you're constantly playing hide and seek as the seekers. It's just no fun. It drags the pace down of the match, and I can guarantee you almost every time you play against a team like that, the match will end at the timer rather than ending because the team actually outright won by score, by points, right? Everybody hates that. I mean, and then there's the other side, which is getting shot in the back by someone you never had a clue was there, but that's more about player awareness, and sometimes it's inevitable. So that's not really the big issue. The big issue is how it drags the pace. But my idea, now to get to the point, was to, like I said about penalties, there's no penalty for the way it is in The Last of Us. But for The Last of Us Part 2, I wanted to consider the fact of a movement speed penalty. In the same way that, and obviously these two perks, if they both return, will not be able to be used together. That should be something that's concerned for Bomb Expert and Explosion Expert as well. They shouldn't be able to be paired together. But agility, right? Speeds up your movement speed and makes your footsteps lighter. It's like it pairs well with Covert, but it also does just well on its own. And for what you're seeing in the background right now, I wouldn't be able to do any of this stuff without it, right? So for covert training, movement speed penalty, make somebody slower, whether they're crouch walking, running, whatever. Slow down their movement, And then you really have to be strategic and know who you're playing against as to whether or not you use that perk. So that's kind of like the basis of my idea. I think it should be a movement penalty system put in place if it returns, because I'm pretty sure it's going to return. Because, anyway, so this has been me discussing this. I'm Mr. Bolkus, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.